Hi, I'm Jason Siegel, Chief Creative Director at Bluetext, one of the hottest agencies on the East Coast. Joined today by Ryan Manchee, who's the Head of Digital Innovation at Centro. Thanks for joining us today, Ryan.
Thanks, Jason. Great to be here and talk about the realities of virtual reality. I think maybe to kick things off, I'd love to hear from your perspective, what are digital agencies doing to address some of the client challenges in today's environment when it comes to virtual reality?
Yeah, it's a great question. So we really see three kinds of clients that are coming to us interested in virtual reality or spherical video. One are clients who already have invested in an immersive experience, but they've had to put that in a flat screen of some sort. So it's immersive, but it's still flat. The second are ones that have a large investment in their trade show or event-based marketing to touch their customers. They want to use these experiences to create more engagement and be that bug light in the trade show booth. And the third are really the curious marketers. Marketers who are maybe worried their CEO is going to say, what are we doing for virtual reality? Thank you for honking. And they want to make sure that they have experimentation and projects in the works so that they can report back to their CEO and their board about how they're leveraging this technology. From a virtual reality standpoint and a media buying and digital advertising perspective, what are you guys seeing over at Centro?
Yeah, so I think one of the things that's important to note, you look at some of the different studies that have been done out there and just kind of the appetite for virtual reality. It's not a big surprise that millennials and the Gen Zers of the world, it's a big interest there, like nearly 80%. But what I think is fascinating is it's not just the younger folks, it's also an older group. So the baby boomers, nearly 60% of baby boomers are actually interested in experimenting and checking out virtual reality. And so I think that factor, that interest, that appetite for it, combined with probably some other factors that I'm interested in your take on, seeing the fact that you've got around 6.5 million people today, which is actually kind of a small number that have used virtual reality, but that's just going to grow to nearly 25 million, so nearly quadruple just in the next couple of years by 2020. All of these examples, I feel like where the one miss is, and where I'm hoping there's going to be a little bit more, is not just that immersive experience, but a little bit more interactive experience. And that's something that I know you guys have done with one of your clients, that really fantastic, interactive, immersive 360 virtual reality experience. That's fantastic. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Sure. So we're working with a hot publicly traded cyber company called Varonis. We launched their virtual reality digital briefing center at EMC World. Huge success. Average person spent 4 to 5 minutes. Their booth was packed. It was the bug light that they wanted. They're now launching it on Android, iPhone, and also desktop, tablet, mobile, and it's really exciting seeing real leading innovative companies deploying this technology to get the kind of results that they're looking for. And thanks to companies like Centro, we could hyper-target the right prospects and get these virtual reality experiences in front of those people. Any other closing comments while we're here in sunny Washington, D.C.?
Yeah, I mean, I think the last thing, Centro, obviously, we can help with that, but I think the next piece beyond exploring more of the interactive piece is making sure that as you take a jump, you start to experiment, that you take full advantage of that investment, that you look to actually promote that media out there through paid media, promote that 360 content, whether it's, hey, I've got this video, it's on my Facebook page, let's make a promoted post about it. Let's make sure that more people can see this, that they can experience it. You've got a great 360 app, make sure that people are actually downloading that app through some paid media and being smart about that. So there's a lot of different tactics and strategy that go into play there, but I think that's going to be an important piece to make sure that there's wider distribution and also wider acceptance and adoption of the virtual reality content. So I think it's great what you guys are doing. I think it's fantastic what Varonis and many of these companies are doing, and also looking beyond just from that kind of big consumer perspective, that 360 video is an opportunity for any size company with any type of customer that's out there that they can look to explore and really have some great experiences like what you guys are doing.
Thanks so much for coming into town and talking a little bit about virtual reality in a real environment. And we look forward to working with you some more soon. Thanks, everyone.